everybody, welcome back with more of Let's Review with Gevalia. And I got my second PinchME box. And in this box I have, it is lotion. I already cut it open and peeked. It is lotion and this card. My PinchME has arrived. And this for K-Cup or K-compatible machines is Gevalia, the Mocha Latte, it's the Froth packet, and the Espresso coffee cup from Mocha Latte. So it's like a two-part. From what I read, you have to put this in the cup, in the bottom of your coffee cup, put this in the machine and let this brew over top of it, and I guess it gives it that frothy look or whatever. And then the first item that I was getting ready to show you was dermatology tested for beautiful skin, another Suave skin solutions. Try saying that 5 times fast. And it's the advanced therapy with hydrators, new look, relieves severely dry skin. So that's what this is. And I'll go ahead, because this isn't going to affect my coffee, because I'm just going to be putting this in my K-Cup machine, and then putting this in, pouring in the cup, so I don't have to really mixture some kind of lotion taste with my stuff. So my hands are actually dry, so perfect time to use it. My hands have got, I washed them a couple times, was cleaning some stuff, and my hands dried out. So I'm going to go ahead and use it now and see how it turns out. Wow, the ashy parts disappeared pretty quick. It doesn't feel heavy at all on the hands. I'll put a little bit more so I can put enough in order to get over my whole hand. I hate when I lotion my hands, and I always, after I lotion them, I sometimes keep forgetting that there's dry parts between your fingers, or not between, but like right there, and I'll forget, and I'll look down at my whole hand, I'll be moisturized except for just that little bit of ash just right there. There's nothing more annoying in the world than that, so that's why I'm making sure I dig into the grooves and all that stuff and rub it across my cuticles. Because I believe in cuticle care and taking care of your hands. Yeah. I'm constantly breaking my nails. But it does not feel greasy at all. Feels like it works well on my hands. We'll see if it holds up to the test of time. In a couple hours I'll come back and see if I look down at my hands and see an outbreak of dryness again, which I pray I don't. So I'll be right back. We'll be by the coffee machine, and we're going to go ahead. I have a Mr. Coffee machine, which is K-Cup compatible. And the reason why I got Mr. Coffee, I have the option to get in the K-Cup machine, the Keurig, and it was like $1 or $2 more from where I was getting it from. But after reading the reviews, there were a lot of people that said the Mr. Coffee machine lasts way longer than the Keurig machine, and that theirs were breaking down pretty quickly. There was a lot of reviews, especially like the website I mostly looked at was the Walmart website, and there was a lot of people that were saying that the Keurig machine was breaking down and Mr. Coffee was lasting a lot longer, and we're recommending that. So I got Mr. Coffee based upon reviews. So we'll be right back by my Mr. Coffee machine and see how this tastes. Follow me. Okay, we are in the kitchen, and as you see, my Mr. Coffee machine. I love this thing. I wear it out, and as you see, I got my little carousel, all my different flavors. And so I open that up, and we pour it in the bottom of here. If it would hurry up and come out. Hurry. Okay, I think that's all. Now, we'll put this in here. And, oops, let me put that in there. Now, you can either let it heat, and then, so that'll start afterwards, or you could have just waited for it to, the heating thing to quit flashing that the water's heating up, then hit the button. But either way, throw this away. Now we're just waiting on the brew. It's a little bit slower than the Keurig machine, but I don't mind waiting an extra 20 seconds or however. It takes less than 30 seconds for the water to heat up and start brewing, or less than a minute. Actually less than 30 seconds. I haven't really experienced a minute, but I think it says it can take up to a minute if it needs to. So we're waiting, and it should start brewing here in a minute. Like I said, some people want to put it in there instantly and let it go, and I had to toss in my machine, but the tea discs for it were way more expensive. So I like this way better because the K-cups are less expensive and easier to come by. There it goes. So yes, less than a minute. And as you see, you know how it looks when the frothiness of that, you know, froth coming up, blended in with the espresso, which is always a good thing. Smells good. I'm almost halfway doing a review for my Mr. Coffee machine, but that's a separate review, so I plan on doing one for that and let you guys see how the whole process works and how it set it up and stuff like that. So now what it's doing right now, it's done filling my cup up, but it's going to start heating up the next load of water. So as you see, it's heating that up right there. But let me get my cup out of here. And let me see, we're going to go back to the table and taste this. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and as you see, this looks all frothy and full on top. And I'm not going to drink too much of this because it's espresso, and I drank espresso one time and I learned my lesson. I was off the walls. So I am not drinking more than a few sips. And I want to be able to go to sleep tonight too. It tastes like a fancy espresso coffee. I'm not very fond of it. I mean, it's not nasty, but it's not something I would go to the store to buy. I got this as a free sample, so of course I got to try it, and thank God I did, because I would have went to the store and spent, and I guarantee that the Gevalia is more expensive. I would have been kind of mad if I would have spent money on this. So it's not, you know, I'm not a big espresso drinker. But like I said, if I got this from somewhere and, you know, someone offered it to me or gave it to me, I would probably drink it. It's not nasty, it's just not my top choice per se. My grade on this would be, I'd say a B+, because it's not bad tasting. It's just that I'm not an espresso lover. You know, if I need a boost of energy and you need to drink an espresso shot, of course, you know, this would be, but it's not something I want to get into the habit of drinking, so that's why it gets a B+. But as far as taste, I'd say B+. It's okay. It's not nothing to write home to mama about, but it's something I can tolerate. And not, at least I'm not spewing it out, going, that's disgusting. I never have to try that again. And I should, you know, write to the company and say, don't ever make that again. I won't feel that way, but it's good. But that's definitely, yeah, like I said, it's okay. It's like a, kind of reminds me of more like a fancier coffee. Yeah, kind of reminds me of a fancy coffee, pinky out. But it's not my forte. More of a Maxwell, Folgers, you know, stuff like that house. Generic coffee, stuff like that. If I find a good one, I'll stick with it. And sometimes I will step out of the way. If it's a name brand company and they have some really good coffee, I will go out of my way to spend that extra few dollars in order to buy their coffee. This, I would not want to spend extra on. So that is my review on my PinchME box for my Gevalia, the espresso coffee, which, as I told you, my grade on that. My grade on this, I will be returning shortly to tell you my grade on that, so stay tuned for the Lotion results in a couple hours, and I can let you know how my hands have turned out if they started drying out. Be right back in a couple hours. Everybody, welcome back. It's been only an hour, so I was going to take 2 hours, but I came back because this Suave Advanced Therapy with Rich Hydrators relieves severely dry skin. Yeah, I'm not pleased with it at all. It's only been an hour and I'm already seeing the dry spots on my hand. Maybe I need to put it on more heavier, but even though the case, it shouldn't have to take that much lotion to put on my hands. The other Suave, and you'll see if you look back on my older videos, in my other PinchME box it had cocoa butter and shea in it. That one stayed more moisturized on my hands than this one did. This one, I'm not impressed whatsoever. I should not be experiencing this in not even an hour. So I just wanted to come back and let you guys know that I didn't want to wait 2 hours till I got to the full dry method. So not too happy with this. I mean, of course, if you need lotion, you know, Suave is a good lotion to use, but this didn't last very long. And then, of course, I already told you about the Gevalia Espresso K-Cup, and that was okay. It deserved a B+. This deserves a C-, because at least it lasted a little bit, but I don't want to have to apply a lotion several times a day in order to get it to moisturize my hands. So that concludes my review for my PinchME box. If you have any questions, don't forget to email me, and don't forget to join my pages in order to be able to get in on the freebies that I'll give away for like coupons to get to some of the products that I'm reviewing. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time. Make it a great week.